Okay, look at this. She spoke. I mean, sure, it's grammatically correct, it definitely gets the job done, but it's just kinda flat, right? Now compare that to she spoke with great confidence. Boom. Suddenly, we've got this vivid C1 level masterpiece on our hands. So what actually separates these two sentences? Well, it's a structural secret weapon known as the adverb phrase.
Welcome to today's explainer, where we're going to take the slightly intimidating topic of adverb phrases and transform it into an absolutely actionable superpower for your everyday speaking and writing. Seriously, if you've ever felt like your English has just kind of hit a ceiling, like you know the vocabulary, but you just can't quite capture that natural, sophisticated flow, you are in exactly the right place.
So, here's our game plan for today. We're going to meet the adverb phrase, figure out exactly how they work, look at the 7 types, dodge the prepositional phrase trap, and finally, reach C1 mastery. Let's get right into it. Part 1. Meet the adverb phrase. All right, so the most crucial thing to wrap your head around here is that an adverb phrase isn't just a single word. It's actually a grammatical unit, a whole team of words working together to act like one single adverb. So instead of just dropping a lone word into your sentence, you're using this entire phrase to tell your listener exactly how, when, where, why, how often, or to what extent something is going down. It's really all about painting a much richer picture for your audience. And this side-by-side right here totally nails the difference. A standard adverb like quickly or carefully, it works fine, but it's kind of a lone wolf. An adverb phrase, on the other hand, adds real depth. We can use a modifier to bump it up to very quickly, or a whole prepositional structure to say with great care. You can literally feel how with great care sounds so much more advanced and deliberate than just saying carefully, right? That is the upgrade in action.
Moving on to Section 2. How adverb phrases work.
So an adverb phrase is an incredibly versatile tool because these things are total multitaskers. They don't just do one job. You can actually attach them to 4 completely different things in your sentence. You can hook them up to a verb, an adjective, another adverb, or, get this, you can even use them to modify the whole entire sentence all at once. Check these out in action. Notice how smoothly the phrase just clicks right into an action, modifying the verb in she spoke very politely. Or it can intensify a description by modifying an adjective, like quite difficult. It can even boost another adverb, turning quickly into very quickly. And honestly, this last one is my absolute favorite pro move for advanced writing. Framing an entire thought right at the start of the sentence. Fortunately, no one was injured. That single word fortunately completely sets the emotional tone for the whole clause that follows. All right, Section 3. 7 types of adverb phrases. This right here, this completely shifts how you should think about grammar. Instead of trying to memorize boring abstract rules, just treat these 7 phrases like a literal toolkit to answer essential questions. If your listener is wondering how, just grab an adverb phrase of manner, like with great care. If they need to know why, drop in a phrase of reason, like because of the rain. You've got tools for time, place, frequency, degree, and purpose. So whenever your sentence feels a bit thin, just ask yourself which of these questions needs answering and plug in the right phrase. Simple as that. Now for Section 4, the prepositional phrase trap. Okay, brace yourselves, because this is the boss battle of English grammar. This is the exact spot where so many learners get completely stuck. The secret trick to beating it? You have to identify phrases by their function, not just their structure. Take the phrase at the station. Structurally, yeah, for sure, it begins with a preposition, which makes it a prepositional phrase. But functionally, its actual day job in the sentence, she waited at the station, is to tell us where she waited. Because it answers the question where, it's functioning as an adverbial phrase of place. Function always dictates the name we give it when it's in action.
Let's look at another one. He worked with great enthusiasm. If you're just looking at the mechanics, with great enthusiasm is wearing the disguise of a prepositional phrase. It literally starts with the preposition with. But what is it actually doing? It's telling us exactly how he worked. It answers the how question. So its true identity in this sentence is an adverbial phrase of manner. The takeaway here, don't let the structure fool you. Always look at the job the words are actually doing.
And finally, Section 5, reaching C1 mastery.
First things first, if we're gonna hit C1, we've got to troubleshoot some common bugs in the system. A super frequent error is accidentally throwing in an adjective when your sentence desperately needs an adverb phrase. Saying she sings beautiful or she spoke with confident is a dead giveaway of a lower proficiency level. But the fix is so simple. Just make sure you're modifying the verb correctly. She sings beautifully. Or, using our brand new phrase structure, she spoke with confidence. Honestly, just nailing this one distinction is a massive step toward advanced fluency.
Now look at what happens when we really dial it up with these advanced C1 examples. The lawyer presented the evidence with remarkable precision and confidence. Wow, that phrase of manner completely changes the gravity of the sentence, doesn't it? Or check out the last one. Without any hesitation, the firefighter entered the burning building. Pulling that adverb phrase all the way to the very front is a huge power move. It builds tension and highlights the manner of the action immediately. This is the big takeaway from this explainer. At the C1 level, it is not just about what you say, it's about the rich, detailed circumstances you build around your verbs.
To wrap this explainer up, I'm going to leave you with a quick challenge to flex that new superpower. Take a really close look at this sentence. They practiced every day to improve their pronunciation. Based on everything we just broke down, can you spot the phrase of frequency? What about the phrase of purpose? Take a second to pull it apart. Once you start seeing these building blocks in the wild, you'll realize that true C1 fluency isn't really about memorizing $50 words. It's about mastering the geometry of your sentences. So, what story is your next sentence going to tell?